Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of Android application development tutorial. In today's episode, we are going to learn about how to working with menus in an Android application. So Android contains three types of menus. First one is option menus, second one is context menus, and final one is pop-up menus. So in this episode, I am going to demonstrate how to create an option menu in an Android application. So from Android version 3.0 onwards, you can place the option menu on the action bar. So here I am going to demonstrate how to place the option menu on the action bar of an Android application. So open your development environment. So here I already created a project called menu demo. So when you create project, make sure that your minimum required SDK version is 3.0 because the action bar is available from Android version 3.0 onwards. So for working with menus, you need a separate XML file. That means we have to create a separate layout for each menus. So for creating the layout for menus, you have to create a folder under the resource folder. So here I am going to create a new folder. So right click the resource folder and choose the new folder option and name the folder as menu and click finish. Now we got a new folder called menu under the resource folder. Now in this folder I am going to create an Android XML that contains the layout of the menu. So I'm going to create a new XML file in this menu folder. So choose Android XML file and I name it as main menu. This is my XML file name, main menu, and you can put a root element called menu. This is automatically here because we put this XML file in the menu folder, so the system will automatically identify it is a menu XML. So it automatically add the root element menu and click finish. So we got the XML file here. Go to the XML version. So here you got a new XML file with a root element menu. So menu is the root element of menu XML file. So you can add individual item into this menu using item tag. Okay. So here I am going to add an item into this menu using item tag. First I have to provide an ID for this item using Android ID attribute plus ID. I name it as settings ID. Okay. Now we have to provide a title for this item. So Android title settings. Okay. Now you have to specify the visibility option for this item using attribute Android show as action. I use always. This means this item always visible on the action bar. If there is sufficient space available on the action bar, this item always visible on the action bar. Okay. So I need one more item on the action bar. I need one more. I'm going to add one more item. Here it is. About us ID and change the title as about us. Okay, that's enough. Now we create a separate XML file for the option menu, and that XML file is placed on an XML file that coming under the menu folder. This folder is under the resource folder. Okay, now go to the main activity.java file. So we need the option menu appear here on the main activity.java file. So you need to inflate the menu XML file on those class files of activity on which you want to appear the option menu. So here in this example there is only one activity is present, which is the activity main.xml file. So I have to inflate the main menu.xml file on the main activity.java file. So go to the main activity.java class file. Here for inflate menu you need to override some method called onCreate. This one, onCreate option menu. You have to override this method for inflate a menu called onCreate option menu. Okay, so for inflating a menu XML file you need an object of menu inflator. So first I have to create an object of menu inflator. I name the object as inflator equal to, you can use the method called get menu inflator for initializing the menu inflator object. So now by using this object you can inflate that particular menu XML file. So inflator dot inflate, first you have to provide the resource ID of that particular menu XML file. Our menu XML file name is main menu.xml. So r dot, which is available under the menu folder, so r dot menu dot main menu. Also you need to pass an object of menu class as the second argument into this inflate method. Okay, after that you can return true statement from here. Okay, now we successfully add an option menu into the main activity XML file. So we can check it out. So now I am going to run this application. So run as Android application. Our project contains some error. We need to build this project. So I clean the project. Okay, now the errors are fixed. Now I am going to run it again. Run as Android application. Okay, open your emulator. Okay, now the project is now the project is running, and you can see the main XML file here, and we get the two option menu on the action bar, settings and about us. These are the two items that we are recently added to the action bar on this XML file. Okay, now I am going to add another item. I'm going to add one more item here, and I change the ID as contact us ID, and change the title as contact us. Now I am changed the visibility properties of this item. I'm going to change it into never. That means it is no longer available on the action bar. It is no longer visible on the action bar. So what happens, we have to run the project again. So run as Android application. So now we got two items, settings and about us, on the action bar, and the third item called contact us is not available on the action bar because we set the visibility property of that particular item into never. That means it is not available on the action bar, but you can see a third icon is present on the action bar. This is called the overflow icon. So by clicking the overflow icon you can see that hidden items. So contact us is the visibility property of this contact us item is never. You can see that type of items by clicking the overflow icon on the action bar. Okay, now I am going to add another item. So I have to change one item here. I am going to change it into never. That means it is also now not available on the action bar. I'm going to add another item here. Change the ID as share ID and change the title share social and make it available on the action bar. Okay, now I need some icon for this item, so we have to get some icon. You can get some icon set from the Android developer website. Here I download some icon from the Android developer website. So I got some icons here. Here I use a dark action bar, so open this folder and we have to choose some icons from here. Yeah, this is the share icon. I copy the first folder and paste it on the drawable HDPI. Now copy the second folder called MDPI and copy this icon and paste it on the MDPI folder. Now open XHDPI and copy this one and paste it into XHDPI folder. Now go to XHDPI, copy that one and paste it here. Okay, now we have that particular share icon on the drawable folders. Okay, now this icon for this item share ID, I'm going to set that particular icon Android using the icon attribute, and you can get it from the drawable folder. So at drawable and specify the icon name. Here the icon name is IC action share. Okay, now I am going to run the application. Now this item has both a title as well as an icon. Now it is always visible on the action bar because we set the show as action as always. So now I am going to run it again. Run as Android application. Now open emulator. Okay, here you can see that settings is visible because it is always visible, and here you can see that a share icon is available here, but the title is not present. That means if an option menu item contain both title and icon will get the priority. If it is visible on the action bar, the system will automatically fetch the icon and display that icon on the action bar. Okay, you can see the other two items by clicking the overflow icon. This is a simple method of creating option menu and placing an option menu on the Android action bar. I hope you enjoyed this. Please subscribe my channel for getting more video updates. Thank you for watching.